Throughout history, the 0 point has secretly connected civilizations. For over a
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set, the fans are buzzing, and two teams ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Henderson looking it over. Into the lane. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
Pass to Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Thompson.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Henderson. Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me?
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Ware. Now Johnson. They set the screen. Back to Ware. Shot clock at 5. No good on the wing three. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Thompson. Takes the three. Now Bosch. Here's Johnson. Shoots over Johnson. And Ware pulls it down. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thompson in the corner. Outside Bosch. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Bosch.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Johnson outside. Pass to Mitchell. It's deflected.
Well, that's how you play defense. Great timing, leading to a great rejection.
Thompson left side. Back to Johnson. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Now, here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Now, here's Mitchell. In the corner, it's Whiteside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Allen outside. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Virginia Beach leads by just 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 3. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Hachimura. Oh, and he jams it right over Lowry Markkanen. Wow.
Oh, put that man in the dunk contest.
Mitchell looking it over. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the corner. Good on the shot. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for Virginia Beach.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Back to Markkanen. Pass to Fry. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Caruso. Back to Fry. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Joe Johnson on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Pass to Fry. Outside Thomas. Here's Hachimura. Gallinari with the rebound. Virginia Beach leading by 5. Johnson left side. Beyond the arc. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Cans it from downtown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Johnson right side. Shot clock at 6. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Pass to Markkanen. And here's Sharp. No good from outside. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lowry Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
It is really hard to defend Markkanen at 7 feet. The blend of size and skill is incredible.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Virginia Beach.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint. Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
For Virginia Beach, they made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And Mitchell drops them both.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And they get it back. Mitchell in the corner. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. Six seconds left to play in the first half. And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And it's Virginia Beach ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pass to Brewer. To the paint. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Takes it inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, a successful drive is about timing and control. Johnson had both going for him there.
The wide open look here for Bosch. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Chris Bosch.
Well, with how well Johnson scores it, he gets the defender biting on the fake.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. Where? Good. And Virginia Beach leads by 12.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Right side, good.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Henderson outside. On the wing, Johnson. Stolen away. Pass to Johnson. Got a hand on it.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Back to Ware. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thompson outside. Here's the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Brewer. Back to Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for Chicago. Here's Ware. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
Brewer's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Chicago trails by 10. Johnson left side. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Johnson's shot is off. Virginia Beach leading by 10. Thompson in the corner. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Jump shot is good. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson with it. He's got 5. The tray. No good that time. And it's Virginia Beach going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Virginia Beach. And then Johnson with the dunk.
I mean, what a move right there. He isn't bashful trying things out with his hand.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to quickly. For three, Fry. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And he gets it to go.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Markkanen. Mitchell. And get the three. Now Markkanen. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Virginia Beach leading by 12. Johnson goes in. Mitchell outside. Now Hachimura. Johnson fires. 18 feet out. Count it.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his third foul of the game. Virginia Beach making a switch here. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson down low. Strong move off the glass.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Quickly. The three doesn't go. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Virginia Beach. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Joe Johnson gets the three. Johnson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
Caruso. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's quickly for three. And down goes the three. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Johnson. Stolen by Markkanen. Quickly. Off target from outside. Johnson goes in. Cleared away by Caruso. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. This game may not have... Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. And tonight, we've got Virginia Beach playing against Virginia Beach. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Anderson with it. Now defended by Flag.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Back to Morant. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Over Thompson. And Ware pulls it down. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Weber. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Perfect feed. You make it easy on your teammates if you get it to them on time.
Morant right side. Pass to Weber. Stolen by Henderson. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
And it's Flag missing. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
Now here's Arenas. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Bosch with some nice D. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. On the wing, Johnson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, Johnson is a wing who wants to go inside. He doesn't settle too often.
Fires for three. Arenas misses.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
To the middle. Here's Ware. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A very active player. Thompson combines his defensive IQ with that length to come up with steals.
Pass to Henderson. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Ware. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here. And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that. Straight to the basket.
Out to Henderson. Back to Ware. And stolen by Şengün. Outside Arenas. Pass to Şengün. To the inside. Out to Thompson. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Ware, no good. Austin with the ball. Arenas misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Henderson outside. Here's Ware. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Boston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Got it off in time. We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
When Markkanen makes a fake like that, you see what a great understanding of the game he has.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Now here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Mirotic's shot is off. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Johnson left side. Fade away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Brunson outside. Offline with his 3. It's showing up and showing off. Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Up top, Reed. Back to Brunson. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Virginia Beach leading by 6. Joe Johnson on the wing. Fader on the way. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Boston. On the wing, Markkanen. Lays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got the lead up to 8 now for Virginia Beach.
And the craftiness that Markkanen shows around the rim makes him tough to deal with.
.132 left here in the second. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 6 in the quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
On defense, Virginia Beach. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Now, here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
.29 seconds left now here in the second. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching them unprepared.
Cans it from downtown. Arenas has got 10.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Back to Ware. Thompson in the corner. Here's the screen. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selections.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And taken away by Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Pass to Ware. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Now, here's Thompson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thompson outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. 6 points for him.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Henderson attacking. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
It's an improving skill for Wiggins, moving the ball, but he's focused on improving that aspect of his skill set.
Here's Ware. 6 points for him. And he jams it with authority.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
And the jumper from Arenas. Nice finish there. He is an aggressive scorer, especially off the dribble.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Arenas. And Eric Spoelstra went out. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And both free throws good for Arenas.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Stolen by Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Now Johnson. Gilbert Arenas missing on the 3. Here's Ware. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Reed a screen. Boston again missing. And here's Bosch bringing it up for Virginia Beach. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Ware in the corner. Arenas with it. Now Henderson defending. Arenas can't get that one to fall.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that 3rd quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this 2nd half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. 6-point game. Gallinari is screen. And it's Virginia Beach holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Virginia Beach leading by 8. Picked by Markkanen. Now Mitchell. Outside Markkanen. And it's off from 3-point range. Arenas with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to Reed. outside for Arenas. 4 on the clock. From deep. It's good from long range. Arenas has got 20.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Virginia Beach leading by 7. Here's Markkanen. Now Mitchell. Unloads. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. Here's Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Now Hachimura.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
Well, one sign of a great player, the ability to find teammates like he just did to set them up for success.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Gallinari left side. Markkanen. Mitchell outside. Gallinari is screened. Here's Markkanen. Jumper is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Fires the 3, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, no good on the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Sticking with it, determined to score.
That free throw good from Reed. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Gallinari with the steal. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. That one misses.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Puts it up. The putback. It falls.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
No good. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Henderson outside. Into the lane. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league. A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
One of the purest shooters you'll ever see. Thompson's form, impeccable.
Here's Bosh with the drive. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Now here's Bosh. And it falls over the rim and in. Flag's got 5 points so far.
You gotta have great confidence to take that shot. Flag doesn't lack it.
Oh,
Whoa! That's just unfair.
And he threw down that 360 like it was no problem. That is just insane skill.
Look at the guys on the bench. They're falling all over themselves.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
.129 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Pass to Şengün. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. That's what we call a winning play.
Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Screen by Şengün. And stolen by Thompson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Thompson. Bosh, the screen. To the middle. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Driving to the basket. And Flag throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And the second quarter will be... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Johnson gets the bucket.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell slashing inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Ware in the corner. Johnson for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Pulls it from 20. And here's Gallinari outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. Takes it inside. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, easy 2 points from Bowen. You don't need a ton of offense from Bruce. He makes his impact defensively.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here he goes. To the left side wing. Ware drills it from outside. Ware's got the lead up to 2 now for Albuquerque.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Just taking what he sees on offense. What a feed right there.
Gallinari in the corner. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots over Knipple. A shot by Johnson, no good. Albuquerque leading by 3. If the drive. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell's so good inside.
Well, that's a crafty move. The defense really didn't know how to play it.
And Knipple slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Albuquerque leads by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Edgecombe. Makes it off the glass. Edgecombe's got 6.
Explosive in that painted area. Edgecombe can just rise above any type of resistance.
Sinks the triple.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's the drive. Pass to Edgecombe. Johnson outside. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Knipple projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
Bosch with the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Some changes for Albuquerque. Here's Carter Williams. Still yet to score. Here's the three. And Chris Bosh gets the three.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
On the wing, Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
Pass to Flag. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid, Flag, get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. It's good from long range. Şengün's got 6.
A work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Carter Williams with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. Just 5 on the clock. Bosch. And Ware pulls it down. Virginia Beach trails by 4. Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Bosch inside. In the corner, Şengün with it. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Now it's a 7-point Albuquerque lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bosch can't get it to go. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Thompson from long range. Thompson outside. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And as we... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 10-point. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Well, tonight we're seeing why Scoot Henderson went 3rd overall in the draft. He possesses serious scoring talent.
Here's Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
It was so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
How about the soft touch there from Markkanen? A dangerous weapon on offense, constantly looking for ways to score.
And down goes the 3.
Yeah, showing the touch from range. You know they want to hit those to spread out the defense and open up lanes to the basket.
Johnson fires. The 3 doesn't go.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Henderson, and stolen by Flag. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bosch with it. Now Henderson defending. Clock at 4. Flag. Oh my goodness. And there's the dunk.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag put on a show.
And it's a great finish.
Oh my.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Albuquerque leading by 13. Got it to go off the glass.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
The shot misses. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. The rim rattler making no mistake.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Thompson. Şengün trying to free himself up. And the layup is off. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Johnson. He drills the three. Thompson with it. Hey, 34 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Johnson puts it right back up and in. Now Flag.
Oh my gosh.
This is how ferocious a scorer Flag can be, and it's why so many are excited about this kid's future. It has been a big scoring game tonight.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Now here's Henderson. Shot clock at 5. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
To the left side wing. Out to Henderson. And there's the drive. Oh, wait a second, guys. We've got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk, so a chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
And both free throws good for Evans.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Johnson left side. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
On the wing, Anunoby. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Johnson. With the drive. Gallinari in the corner. And Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
Bosch can't hit.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
He takes it in. He was all alone on that one.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
On the wing, Mullen. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. No good with the triple. To the paint. Some solid defense from Bosch. And it's the Bronx with the ball. This one for 3. The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Bosch. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Back to Henderson. Gallinari inside the three-point line. And that does it for the first quarter. The Bronx on top. Up 4. And we'll be back right after. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. The Bronx leading by 8. Pass to Johnson. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Cunningham for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bronx. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game. Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Johnson outside. And Johnson with the stuff.
Yeah, nice ball movement. Credit that outstanding pass to the open man.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Johnson left side. Pass to Hachimura. And he drives in. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And for his size, Hachimura moves well. He can surprise the defender when he's on the go like that.
The Bronx leading by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
Some quick hands there from Lowry into his motion fast.
And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Virginia Beach.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Mitchell outside. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's the Bronx. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Cunningham. A 3-ball. Rebound by Johnson. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Elbow shot. Nice shot by Thompson. And Virginia Beach leads by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Evans.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Ware. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Looking just about unstoppable.
On the wing, Mullen. Lets it go with a three. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Henderson. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Bosch grabs the miss. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Back to Evans. Takes a three. Anunoby, no good. Henderson with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. Ware. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now Johnson. It's rebounded by Bosch. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Mullen. And it's Evans in the corner. Stolen by Bosch. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Mullen. Evans outside. And Evans throws it down hard.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Johnson. Basket counts. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for Virginia Beach.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Did you see that, Donovan Mitchell?
Well, not just a dunk, but major power. He really rubbed that one in their faces.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Picked by Markkanen. To the middle. Out to Thompson. Over Mullen. Thompson misses. For the tie. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Mullen's got the game tied up here for the Bronx. Thompson from long range. Tyreek Evans, he's been making things happen for the Bronx. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Mitchell with it. Pass to Johnson. Over Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. The triple from Mitchell.
Just taking what he sees on offense. What a feed right there.
Virginia Beach leading by 3. Joe Johnson on the wing. And here's Bosch. Mitchell outside. From outside. Rebounded by Thompson.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
Here's Johnson. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Picked by Markkanen. Oh, what a finish. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Well, Cunningham is a big-time, big-moment player. This team leans on him.
Markkanen outside. Shakes him. Smooth move on the jam.
Well, they needed someone to step up there, and it's Markkanen who answers the call.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Johnson outside. Outside Cunningham. Johnson outside. Shoots it. The shot misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now Markkanen. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
What a shot by Markkanen. You can see why his teammates turned to him down the stretch.
Smith. Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
You want to figure out ways to get to the line, get some easy chances.
The second one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Here's Markkanen. Cleared away by Turner. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Knocks down the 3.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says, I got this.
He answers with a dunk of his own.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot.
So Virginia Beach picking up the win. They break the Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Henderson. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
And here is Johnson after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Inside, 5 to shoot. Here's Ware, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Albuquerque shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
They set the pick. Here's Ware. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Ware's got 7.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Now here's Henderson. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Heads-up play with the ball there. Getting it in the hands of somebody who's ready to attack.
Thompson outside. In the corner, Şengün with it. Outside, Maravich. Over Henderson. No good from Maravich. And then Johnson with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
And here's Maravich from the arc. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Ware. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. At the top of the key, Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Kings. From the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Henderson left side. Pass to Bosch. Just 5 on the clock. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Here's Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Joe Johnson picks one up.
And one thing you can count on from Anunoby is effort on both ends. He's a key part of this team.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Henderson looking it over. Oh, look at that.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high. Look at that.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Up top, Reed. Anunoby outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
And here now the Kings. It's a 3-point game. Here's Harper. Bosch grabs the miss. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And you can tell Gallinari has practiced at the arc for countless hours. The way he trusts his motion.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Gallinari. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
And one of his strengths, Gallinari attacks in the lane with a purpose.
And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 6. Back to Harper. Reed a screen. 17-foot shot on the way. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop. And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Nifty move. And Harper slams it in.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Henderson outside. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by the Kings. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Henderson, no one around him. Good on the triple. Henderson's got 11 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Virginia Beach. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Virginia Beach.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Johnson up top. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Stolen by Henderson. Pass to Johnson. Out to Henderson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got the lead up to 8 now for Virginia Beach.
Well, tonight we're seeing why Scoot Henderson went 3rd overall in the draft. He possesses serious scoring talent.
Outside Harper. Inside. Reed. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Pass to Johnson. Thompson with it. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Over Thompson. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's the Kings with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Oh, he's showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Henderson outside. And Henderson throws it down hard.
That's something you're more likely to see in a pickup game.
Harper with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. Virginia Beach making a switch here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Thompson outside. Johnson the screen. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bosch scanning before. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. That's now 8 points for Dylan Harper.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Mitchell on the move. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Johnson for 3. From outside the arc. And Ware pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And then Bosch with the jam.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
The drive by Mitchell.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And it's Virginia Beach in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Shot from free throw range. Cunningham's shot is off. Up top, Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Well, what a lift Henderson has given his team tonight. Anytime they've needed a bucket, he's been there. A big-time scoring night.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Clock at 6. For 3, Henderson. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Henderson's got the lead up to 11 now for Virginia Beach. Pass to Şengün. Here's Knipple. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Henderson. There's the...
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. For the 3. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
Well, we know he can hit those. For Henderson, it's all about becoming more reliable out there.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
It's stolen by Cunningham. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Johnson. Virginia Beach leading by 13. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And the shot goes in.
Well, I'm a big fan of the passing aspect of Johnson's game. He's proven to be a very unselfish, team-oriented guy.
Molinari on the wing for 3. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Gallinari's got 8 points.
Well, his touch was there that time. What a silky shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Johnson for 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. And that's Con Knipple with the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Virginia Beach. He's up to 26 points in the game now. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Virginia Beach leading by 14. Mitchell outside. Down low. Markkanen. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Thompson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
On the wing, Thompson. 6 to shoot. Over Thompson. The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Reed. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Reed's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Thompson outside. Now Hachimura. Thompson outside. And get the three.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Virginia Beach leading by 9. Now Johnson. Mitchell outside. Now Thompson. Jacks up a three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Johnson over to help. Outside Cunningham. A three-pointer. Good.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Here's Johnson. Oh, what a play inside.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And Virginia Beach with some changes. Now Anunoby. And the layup is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Bosch. A huge two-handed slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shoots the three. That's tipped. Henderson. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. They